Perfect follow-up question. What was the question? Hey guys, it's Molly here again and welcome to another Q&A video. Yay! I'm kind of in a weird mood today. Maybe it's the coffee. I'm not sure. But I feel like it's a good day to do a Q&A video, and I posted this photo in my unicorn robe on Instagram, and you guys flooded me with questions. At this point, there's almost 800 questions. I didn't realize I was so interesting, but I now feel really good about myself, so thank you. Self-promo! Follow me on Instagram if you want to be in the next Q&A video. As per usual, just like we always do with Q&A videos, I'm going to have somebody off camera read the questions that they think are interesting. I'll repeat the question to you, so there'll be a lot of jump cuts. Let's go. What's your favorite thing about being blind? I think a lot of people would say nothing. I feel like that would be like the instant, like, why would there be a favorite thing about being blind? But I actually made a video in the past that might be privated now, I don't know, about some of my favorite things, and I plan to make a video very soon. Very soon about my favorite things about being blind. So hit subscribe if you haven't already so that you can see that video. If I have to pick one thing, it's that I can read with my fingers. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Oh my goodness, this is like a controversial question. I've collabed with so many people that I like love and admire and who have inspired me that like I don't want to pick one favorite YouTuber, you know? So I feel, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick somebody I haven't collaborated with because I love all of the people I've worked with. So if I was to pick one YouTuber that's my favorite that I have not already collaborated with, it would be Sophia Nygaard. She is just, like, her content inspires me because in the beauty and lifestyle space that is so crowded on YouTube, she consistently does something unique, does something different, starts new trends, or takes a current trend and like pushes it to the next level. And I think the time and commitment that her and Tyler put into the content is just like unreal and super inspiring to me. So Sophia. Perfect follow-up question. What's it been like collaborating with other YouTubers, and who else would you like to collaborate with? The list of people I want to collaborate with is like forever growing. Like, I've been obsessed with YouTube since like 2008, 2009. So for me, there's so many OGs that I still have a huge place in my heart for because they helped me through my journey when I was struggling, and I'd like love to meet and work with them. And then there's like people who are just up and coming all the time on this platform that I look at and I see their content. I'm like, God, that person's amazing. They make me laugh. They make me smile. Like, their content inspires me to make better stuff. Like, I want to work with that person. So many people, like all the people I've already collaborated with are people that were on my like dream goals collab list. So the fact that I've gotten to work with so many of them, and honestly, like James Charles, like Shane Dawson, Drew Lynch, the Merrill Twins, like they're Casey, they're all, like everybody, they're all such incredible people in real life. I've had such positive experiences, and I just feel like blessed that I'm one of the lucky people that gets to like watch these people on a screen and then meet and hang out with them and work with them. And thank you to all of you who've like come over from any of those channels. Like, I'm so happy to have you a part of my little family, and I would give you a hug if I could. So air hugs for all of you. And people I would love to collaborate with, like Simply Nailogical, Sophia Nygaard, of course. Oh my god, I'm having like a mind blank right now. I mean, there's a lot of them. Jenna Marbles, the Queen, Laura DIY, Remy Ashton. I don't know, there's like so many people that I love. So Taylor Marie Farmer, I'm gonna put her question, I'm putting all the questions, but you guys can read the full question. I don't wanna like, I can't memorize it. But I will paraphrase. Basically, she also has retinitis pigmentosa. She's currently 16 years old, and of course, as RP does, she's slowly losing her vision. For those who don't know, RP is the same disease that took my vision when I was 14. So of course, I totally understand what you're going through. The reality is, it's gonna be tough, and there's gonna be like really bad days, and it's gonna get hard, and it's okay to let yourself cry, and it's okay to feel anger, it's okay to feel bitter. But it's not okay to live with those feelings. You need to like let yourself express them, let yourself feel them, but then like collect yourself, put yourself back together, and like get up and move on. And I think the biggest key to like my own happiness in living with RP and in going through the RP journey, and something that I like just like cannot recommend enough, is go on a journey of self-acceptance. You have got to accept that this is your reality. you have to face it. It has to become like something that you are so comfortable with. It can't be something that you try not to think about or try to avoid or that you ignore, that you don't tell people about. Like, you have to get to a place in yourself where you're like, this is it. Like, this is who I am. This is what I've got. This is my future. Let's go. Like, you just have to embrace the challenge and allow it to fuel your own creativity and let you like design your own future. And it does. It like going blind forces you to become like a more creative person in figuring out how you're gonna go about living a life and building success for yourself and happiness. And so my biggest recommendation is let yourself feel whatever the heck emotion you need to feel, whenever you need to feel it. Like, go through it. But don't let yourself wallow. Like, get up and move forward and find a support network. Immerse yourself in the blind community. Find other people in your life who have RP or who've gone through the vision loss journey as well that you can really connect with and relate to, and let yourself get to a point of just fully self-accepting the situation, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to move on with your life. And I wish you nothing but luck. I am here for you. All my support and love goes out to you, to your family, and anybody else who's also struggling with the vision loss journey right now. So this question is really interesting. It's, what did I learn or gain through the vision loss experience? I really feel like going blind made me not only become a stronger person, but realize the strength that I already had. It takes a lot of perseverance and strength to, at such a young age, go through something so traumatic and come to the other side a positive, happy, outgoing person still. And so, yeah, I feel like that's something that I'm really thankful for. It's made me such a strong person. I've been through so much at a young age that I just feel like there's nothing I can't conquer now. And even when things get really tough, because they do, that's the reality. Like, life isn't just like perfect now. There's still ups and downs, and there always will be. And when I have those downs and things are really tough, I look back at what I've overcome once and I'm like, I can do this again. Like, it's like this drive inside of me that I'm like such a fighter. I will not give up. I will not accept defeat. Like, no is not an answer to me. Can't, won't, like, doesn't exist. I'm like, watch me. Like, I'm gonna get there. And that's something that definitely, like, growing up in a world that was not made for me and going through such a horrible experience with so much negativity around me, that's, you know, like, that's what I got from it. Just this like killer drive to be like, what's up world, watch me. What is my dream goal? My dream goal is to be like what Oprah was to the Black community, what Ellen was to the LGBTQ plus community. Like, I want to be that. I want to be somebody in the entertainment industry, you know, like with my own talk show, just building like a full empire to help my community and many other minority groups. There are like two women who've highly inspired me from a very young age. What are my favorite things about Shane Dawson and James Charles? I mean, this applies to both of them. They're both like shameless. They both are unapologetically themselves, and they both own every flaw, every imperfection, and those things to me make them such like beautiful, incredible, inspiring humans. So this question is basically like, how do guys react when they find out that I'm blind? And honestly, like, I've gotten every reaction under the sun, from being like pretty negative, rude response, like guys being like, oh, you're totally the type of girl I would date if you were sighted. Like, if you weren't blind, I would date you. You're my perfect girl. Which is like bizarre. Being like, I won't date you because you can't do X, Y, and Z because you're blind, that kind of thing. But then I've had guys who are like overly excited about the fact that I'm blind, which is also weird. And then I've had a lot of guys who are just like, okay, and? I've only ever shown up to one date where I had not told the guy ahead of time. I was just like, I wonder what would happen if I showed up to the date and he has no idea I can't see. And I did, and he was just like, okay. Like, he literally like there wasn't even like, I walked up with my guide dog, because we like met outside in a public place, and I walk, which is tip, like always meet in a public place. So I walk up with my guide dog and he's guiding me, and I go up to him and I'm like, surprise, I have something to tell you. And he's like, yeah, it's okay. And I was like, I was anticlimactic. I was hoping for like at least somewhat of a more entertaining response, but no, he was just like super chill about it. So most guys are just like, all right. And we are going to make this the last question of the video, and that is, would you ever go on tour? Yes, because I would love to meet as many of you guys as I can. I always love when I get to meet you guys in public, out places at events or whatever. And so many of you know that I'm a motivational speaker, but I only speak at private events. I don't plan my own public events. So like, even if I'm in your city, you'll see me that I'm tweeting like, oh, I'm speaking in Chicago today, and you'll be like, oh, I would have come see you, and I'm like, but you can't because it's like a private event that somebody booked me for. So I'd love to be able to go on a speaking tour where you guys could actually like come, see me speak, do a meet and greet. Like, I think that would be a lot of fun because you guys always ask like, when can I come see you speak? And at this point, I don't do public events. So thumbs this video up if you would want to come see me speak on tour. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, I love you guys. Bye.